New tonight, the NTSB is proposing an aggressive new measure to stop drunk driving deaths.
The agency wants to put blood alcohol monitoring devices on all new cars sold in the U.S. CBS 8's Rocio de la Fe looks into the proposed recommendations and the response from the California Highway Patrol.
About 30% of deadly crashes in the U.S. involve drunk drivers. In 2020, nearly 12,000 people were killed in what the National Transportation Safety Board calls preventable tragedies.
The NTSB is recommending new measures that could potentially save thousands of lives each year. Driving under the influence of alcohol remains a leading cause of injury-involved highway crashes, which is why the agency is calling on all new vehicles to have alcohol impairment detection systems. In a new report, NTSB based their recommendations following an investigation into a deadly 2021 New Year's Day crash in Avenal, California, where a drunk driver in an SUV lost control of the vehicle while speeding and crashed head-on into a pickup truck. The driver of the SUV and all 8 passengers, including 7 children, died. In the report, the agency states, quote, "Technology could have prevented this heartbreaking crash, just as it can prevent the tens of thousands of fatalities from impaired driving and speeding-related crashes we see in the U.S. annually." Jesse Matias with California Highway Patrol calls the new NTSB report promising.
The number one goal of the California Highway Patrol is always to prevent death, save lives. So anything that allows us to do that successfully, or anything that can prevent these types of crashes from happening, obviously sounds like a wonderful idea.
But Matias says little is known about the plan, and it would need to be enacted by the National Transportation Safety Board. Specifically, the NTSB is calling for in-vehicle alcohol detection technology, such as ignition interlock devices for DWI offenders. The recommendation also calls for systems to monitor a driver's behavior, making sure they're alert. Additionally, the agency suggests that regulators develop speed-limiting technology for heavy vehicles, including trucks, buses, and RVs. Speeding-related crashes result in about 1/4 of all deadly crashes in the U.S., and the issue also impacts many Californians, according to Matias.
A third of all of our collisions that we investigate are caused simply by speed and excess of speed.
Speeding is a problem that is only getting worse, according to the NTSB, which is why the agency is sounding the alarm now to prevent these types of tragedies.
A group of car manufacturers have funded research into new technology that doesn't involve a driver blowing into a tube to test alcohol in someone's breath. One could test for blood alcohol in a person's finger. As of now, that technology is still being tested. Meantime, there's no timeline for when or if today's recommendations will be implemented. Rocio de la Fe, CBS 8.